This one was interesting. Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii was announced. It will be getting a physical release coming February 28th of next year. Previous and current gen release, 3 maps with sea exploration. Their fighting styles are called Mad Dog and Sea Dog, and it's taking place 6 months after Infinite Wealth.
That looks solid.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good. You know, random as shit. I don't know the context of how this would happen. To me, seems random as shit.
Literally, it's same sort of issue like with the getting of Infinite Wealth. Majima apparently washed up on a random beach, bit off a ways from Hawaii. He has amnesia. He doesn't remember who he is. Some kid's little tiger cub save him. He teams up with them, and he takes them to their little bar their parents run. Some Yakuza who've shown up, who are apparently doing some smuggling, acting like pirates, show up. So Majima beats them up, beats up the captain, takes his ship, and he's now on a trail to Pirate Island and becomes a pirate of the Pacific Seas. There's both land combat and naval combat.
I guess that's Mad and Sea Dog.
Yep.
Okay.
And it looks like it's playing in the style of the original Yakuza games, because it doesn't look turn-based at all, but it looks more Dynasty Warriors-ish, because there's a lot more people than you would expect in a Yakuza fight, and Majima's just ripping through them. But it still has the ridiculous, looks like heat attacks, special attacks. There's going to be at least a couple other possible playable characters who's going to be part of Majima's crew.
The developer's film is RGG, right? Something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, man, big credit to them. They are just pumping out these games left and right. Because it's like every year, I feel like we're getting 2 games of Like a Dragon.
I mean, and they're staying solid.
Yeah, because it's like you had The Man Who Erased His Name, you had Ishin, and you had Infinite Wealth. Now you got this. Like, dude, they're pumping out games left and right.
Well, Ishin was just a sort of remake port over to the West.
Oh, okay.
Man Who Erased His Name was an actual new game along with Infinite Wealth.
Yeah, and now this one.
But
also, it must help with being able to pump these games out when, again, this is their engine,
Yeah.
their world and everything. It's this. I assume they're same teams.
yeah, for the most part.
They're just like, all right, we're just gonna work on this, and then while we're doing that, we're gonna have some fun over here.
Oh yeah, no, this very much looks like it was something that was like started somewhere towards the end of the production of Infinite Wealth. It's like, well, Majima's not around. What was he doing? He became a pirate.
Yeah. It's like halfway through the game, someone just like a quality guy was probably like, I haven't seen any testing from Majima. Where's Majima at? And they went, pirate. And then he turns, and the guy sitting next to him goes, we'll work on it.
Yeah, genius.
No, he turns to the other guy. He's already got a pirate hat on.
Already ready to go.
He goes, we'll work on it. He turns, the other guy's like, I've already started.
Yeah.
It's like, here's a test. Here's something you can test.
I'm going to be honest. Ever since they did the first RPG, I feel like they've gotten into the box just like, oh, we can just do stuff now.
Yeah, we can do whatever we want.
Because they made the RPG trailer as a joke, and when fans went, I would play that, and they made it, and people played it.
Right.
And they went, well, now we can just sort of do whatever.
Yeah, it's like they'll buy it and they'll play it and it will review well.
It's like from their games. It's like, because the thing is, the Yakuza games are typically very serious story.
Oh, yeah, the main
serious
story
story.
is always super serious.
Very serious, very emotional. Something crazy is happening. And then it's like...
Then there's the side stories.
It's like, and they spend all their time on all this deep, focused stuff. They're like, okay, we got to have a bunch of nonsense just for relief.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, man, people enjoy all the nonsense. Well, let's just do some fucking nonsense.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. It's still probably going to be a very serious,
100%.
like, Yakuza drama-esque thing. It's just...
But you're a pirate.
Yes, you're a pirate who has amnesia.
Yep.
Because the whole narration of that trailer is Majima sitting in like some pirate throne and just like, so it started 3 months ago. I woke up. I was hella thirsty, washed up on this beach. I had no idea what my name was. So I assume through the entire game he's going to have amnesia.
Man, they are just having a blast.
There'll be, I would only imagine like 3/4 of the way through that game, there's gonna be some way, shape, or form he's gonna see a picture of Kiryu
Probably.
or something, a picture, or he's gonna be on a TV screen somewhere. His memory's gonna come back, and he's like, I mean, I'm kind of doing this right now.
I mean, because it's taking place 6 months after Infinite Well, so something Kiryu related may be around, because it says they're like a couple. They say they're a little ways out from Hawaii, but not terribly far.
Yeah.
And it even has the same bike mini game from Infinite Wealth in it. So
Right.
he's going to be able to go on to the Hawaii.
The treasure Majima's searching for is gonna be Kiryu.
No, it's not even treasure he's searching for. He's literally.
He doesn't know he's searching for it yet.
He eventually goes searching for treasure, because there's a whole skit during that trailer was like, well, if we're doing it, let's become legendary pirates.
I feel like that's at the moment where his memory does come back. He's just like what John said. It's like, well, I'm already doing this. So
You know, it's a wild thing for me how big Majima became, because when I played the Yakuza series originally, I played just Yakuza 1 and 2, the original two. And in those, Majima was in the games, but he was a very minor side character. Like, he wasn't full Kazuma rival or anything like that. Then I get back into the game series with, like, Zero and Kiwami. And then Majima's just huge, and I was like, the fuck happened? I was like, because that was my little reaction. I was like, I remember Majima. I remember being interesting. I don't remember him having this big of a role. I was like, what the hell happened?
fans grabbed onto him, and they're in the studio. Just like, yeah, sure.
Apparently that's exactly what happened.
You know what? Give props to them, man. They whatever the fans want, they'll do it.
Yeah.
And they're just gonna keep doing weird shit. So, like I said, this game's gonna come out. It's gonna sell well. It's gonna review well. People are gonna love it. They're gonna do their next weird game, whatever it's gonna be.
Yep. They're going to do their next main line.
Yep.